welcome to Nostalgia Lane with Vodka Knockers. I'll tell you what, if you've been an anime fan for, I don't know, let's say at least 9 years, then you would have saw FLCL, also known as Fooly Cooly, on Adult Swim. In about, 2005? Somewhere around there. Anyway.
Massive.
It, according to livechart.me. livechart.me. My bad. Brain fart. Anyway, they are announcing sometime in 2017, not if it's going to be fall, winter, spring, whatever, but they announced a second season of Fooly Cooly is coming. And if you're like me and you fell in love with 6 episodes of what was typically considered a miniseries, you're getting 6 more episodes of that. There's no going to be in this one, but you have Haruko, the main female character. Medical Mechanica and Fraternity are still going at it in this one. It seems your secondary character besides Haruko is going to be a female this time, so some lady on lady action, wink wink, if you know who I mean. Anyway, but it's supposed to be just as have that same warm feeling. In the same studio who has brought you Ghost in the Shell and Attack on Titan production, IG is doing it. So expect awesome quality anime from this. Really excited to see what's going on. Wondering if they're going to give us any idea on if Kanti, the robot humanoid, is going to be in it. If Takun's going to be in it. How the fuck did you say her name again? It's like Mama Mimi or something. Mamimi.
Yeah.
The one that, she was obsessed with the Takun's big brother, but she was all like, hey.
The one that rolled the cigarettes?
Yes.
With the writing on them?
Always
that was awesome.
Right? And the ends were always crinkled, but if you try to do that with a real cigarette, you break it, and you're like, fuck, now I can't look cool like that.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm not even gonna lie, I used to write shit on my cigarettes after that. Not gonna lie, like some idiot kid trying to be edgy, but dude, like I had the entire manga series, which is just as good as the show, if not better, because it gets more in depth. I love the lead female character. She's crazy out there. If you want a show that'll make you feel good, make you laugh, and it's just a bunch of nonsensical fun, this is the show for you. It's out there crazy. Hopefully they bring Takume back just as a supporting character because I loved his little story arc and what he was going through. And it is so out there, man, that you just can't help but love it. Yes.
Yes. Eyebrows. Right? They did fall off. But no, man.
Yeah, that one.
Super.
Can anybody hear me?
I can.
Okay, so it was just him that broke off?
I don't know.
Justin, where are you? You left in the middle of saying what you were saying.
Hold on. He says, I lost it, take it.
But this was a show that was... what's that show that came out afterwards about the garment wars type thing in high school? There are shows that came out like it later on, like Lewin Grogan. I can't say that name right. I know Monkey Paws, you watch anime. You know that show, Lewin Grogan. How do you say it?
I'm not sure. I'm not even entirely sure.
But
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Fooly Cooly was one of those first anime shows that was literally completely about nothing but randomness, cool visuals, and to make you laugh and have fun.
Yeah.
And we've had many shows come after that that's tried to recapture that feeling, but nothing has came close. They've all been good, but nothing has came close to what Fooly Cooly is. And it has been over 6+ years, and I cannot wait to see this come back. They had nothing but memorable characters, crazy subplots that didn't make any sense, but actually drew you in somehow. Like he was bringing up with the robot. Yeah, the Vespa. What the hell was with the Vespa? And you had to love the end credits, because the end credits were actually live action and get you a little in-depth into the character, which I always enjoyed.
Sorry about dropping out. My Discord's acting funny for my push-to-talk lately. But no, yeah, I mean, the story was done so well. It gave you more story in 6 episodes than some do in fucking 12 anymore. I mean, it was back at a time where anime was really, they were putting thought and effort into it, honestly. And if they do that again with the second season, which I believe they will, because the studio that's doing it, if you've ever watched one Ghost in the Shell, you know that shit is deep as fuck. You gonna need a boat. I tell you what, you gonna need that boat.
You gonna need scuba gear. It's so deep.
You say
deep.
scuba gear?
When I'm reaching inside your guts. No.
Call me a spooby.
Stop being a booby.
But yeah, I mean, I saw this over at livechart.me and I fucking lost my mind. I was like, what? Nuh-uh. Oh, just a quick
Dude,
nod.
you got me totally excited for this.
Just a quick nod to all my anime lovers out there. If you ever want to know when something is premiering, you go to LiveChart, it will give you to the second.
You're cutting out again, man. And you sound far away.
Am I there? Hello?
Yeah.
Mic check, 1 2. My Hero Academia is approved for a second season. They do not have a release date yet. They're saying sometime in the fall. Just a quick throwback to one anime I covered earlier in the season.
Which I checked out, and that's actually a really good show. People should go check that out. Funny, you'll have fun with it. Enjoy yourself, and just be entertained. If you're having a bad day, throw in that show, you'll have fun.
Oh, yeah. My brother, the Magic John, he checked it out, and he loves it. He thought it was a neat concept.
Now, was he comatose from the marijuana, or not comatose?
Yes. He watched, like, the first 4 episodes, and then watched the, 4 more.
You still didn't answer my question.
Ooh, No Man's Sky is down.
Oops.
Yep, both.
Oh, this is derailed.
What? Hello?
And we have had the most
random as fuck
podcast today.
But it makes it interesting.
Check.
Yeah, you're here. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hey, that just means there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
The only thing we're missing is midget.
Hell yeah.
What?
Hey, don't make fun of Tyrion now, okay?
Whoa, holy crap. Okay, what?
So, any more about Flcl? So, Monkey Paws, I know you like anime. Did you ever get to check out Flcl?
Brandon,
I did not. It was one of the ones that I wanted to watch, but I never got a chance to. I might check out this new season.
Definitely go back and check out the first one first if you're going to watch this one. I never thought they'd make a second one because it was so... It's one of those shows that it makes sense, but yet it doesn't make sense, and it's random as fuck while at the same time not, if you get my drift. It's hard to explain. So it's kind of crazy that they're making a season 2 and it's actually going to continue, especially after all these years. The cool thing is if you really like the show, if you check it out from the podcast, if you've already watched it and you really like the show, go pick up the manga, because the manga are not just more about the show itself and gives you more in depth, but also gives you more in depth in Japanese culture, because they have little sidebars written explaining things and getting into Japanese humor, which is really cool, and it's a nice little add into it, and it's something worth checking out.
Just to say though, you're saying you're surprised to see stuff come back. Remember, Berserk got a rebirth this year.
I know. I'm waiting for more episodes to watch.
Episode 7, I believe, is about to come out. So that is breathing life back into seeing second seasons and rebirths of anime that we have fucking fallen in love with.
And it seems to be a trend of Americans bringing back the shows at that. It's shows that did really well here in America, and finally, after all these years, are wanting of the new seasons and wanting more is finally making it happen, which is cool. It shows that we actually do have a say in the Japanese market when it comes to the anime. Like, we're big enough consumers now of their product that they have to think about us, just like with movies now that we make, like with Warcraft, we have to think about China when it comes to movie making. It's like...
just like they said during World War II, I'm afraid we have woken a sleeping giant, motherfucker. We want our goddamn anime and our Japanese culture. You can keep that Hello Kitty shit over there, but bring us the anime.
Anime?
Wow.
Anime?
It's a 4chan thing. You wouldn't know. You're too old.
Okay there, waifu.
It's weeaboo, noob.
No, you're a weeaboo. I'm your waifu.
Aw, boo-boo.
You small boo?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Kilometer boo?
Anyway, off the tracks again.
There were no tracks.
Yeah.
This whole topic started off derailed, just like the show.
Yeah.
Yep, my life in a nutshell. Anyway, moving along.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if it
Yeah.
ends up on Toonami, I don't know.
Fukanaki.
Something. Oh, next is Inuyasha.
Oh gosh. Kennel home slice. A kennel. Shit fire. You know, back in my day, we just put the dog out back and he was all right. So what if an eagle carried him off? He's okay. And it's water, not... Oh, God, it does look a lot like cum. And the way his hand's positioned. This is a bad picture. He could have...
What?
That one guy's got a fish. I bet his hands smell fishy.
Ew. What picture did he use?
Look on Twitch.
I know.
It's Inuyasha in a
What is
stream with Kagome, and he's splashing her, but it looks like he's shooting jizz all over
Oh
the place.
God.
Yes.
So I asked earlier.
Oh
Why
no,
is there-
why is it so low on the skirt? That doesn't help this. He's gonna have to edit this out when he gets back. No, fuck it.
I was gonna say, when I saw it, I was like, oh my Jesus.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this one.
Really?
You're like, trust me, if they had Jesus, it wouldn't look like this.
Not in feudal Japan. Feudal. Fuck you. Don't make fun of how I talk. I don't need a guest host. Magic.
God, you've been in Tennessee too long. Feudal.
There's a D, noob.
Noob like your mom's boobs. Boobs.
Ew, why are you talking about my mom's boobs?
She asked me to. She feels neglected.
Anyway, moving along. So, as we take a trip down nostalgia lane real quick, we're going to bring back...
Hold on. Your mic's really... are you close to your mic or far away? Because I can't even hear you now. You're like super quiet.
How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
How about now? Now? Okay, then. All right, I'm done fucking with my mic. Anyway, so we're gonna take a trip down nostalgia lane, bringing back Inuyasha. God, there's countless movies, over 200 episodes, possibly one of the strongest running things that ever happened to fucking Adult Swim and Toonami, and they just dropped it off before the series was even done. But you know, take you back to let's introduce main character Kagome, who just happens to fall down a magical well and be transported back in time to feudal Japan.
Feudal.
I said it, new. But anyway, once she does that, she finds a guy strapped to a tree, just happens to be half demon, who wants to become a whole demon, and thus ensues the fucking magical journey that is Inuyasha. Also, you know, they're kind of hunting down these jewel shard things for this magical jewel to make people demons. But, you know, that's a side story, because there's romance, action, comedy. I mean, the whole series together, it meshes so well, you can't help but fall in love with the characters, fall in love with the story. Like I said, it was one of my favorites. I still have a few movies to watch. I've seen all the episodes. Honestly, I recommend it to any first-time anime watcher. It's very easy.
Huh.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. It's actually the first anime I showed my girls. The cool thing about Inuyasha is it's a show that encompasses a lot of things, but does it well. It's a show about time travel. It's a show that has a lot of action in it, while at the same time there's a lot of good story, and it's not just action-packed. It even has romance and humor. It's a show that it's family-friendly enough that I can show my little girls, but yet has a deep enough story that can hold the attention of adults very easily. It's about demons and humans and getting along, so you have subplots and subconscious ideas of, you know, people not stereotyping each other and going on beyond labels and what a person really is and into their character. it's a really great show, and it was one of the big hits, like he said, on Adult Swim, and during Cartoon Network's run of anime that really helped bring anime to a forefront for a whole new generation that's made it even bigger and more popular. It is a great show. And a little sidebar note is there's actually a PlayStation 1 fighting game that next time Flockenknocker gets his ass back to Indiana, we're going to play it and we're going to have it up for you guys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've played it.
Yeah, it's a good fighting game.
Yeah, I remember. I watched that. It was actually really good. I don't remember how far it actually goes. I don't even. When did it actually end?
I cannot remember the ending.
65?
Yeah, it was long.
Yeah. So
You can find everything over on Kiss.
Yeah, it definitely gave you your bang for your buck when it comes to anime. Usually,
Yeah.
you're lucky to get past 12 episodes. This thing gave you, wow. Like, it's on par with Dragon Ball.
You kidding me? Have you seen the new season for Dragon Ball?
Super?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
Half of it's a recap, so you might want to skip, like, the first 6 episodes, because it's basically a recap of the movie. But after that, it's really good.
Yeah. And then you'll see well, yeah, I don't want to give it away. It's awesome.
Another thing about the show is it in most modern anime, now we have stereotypes of, like, this is the male character who's kind of an ass, or this is the male character who's kind of a wuss, or this female character acts, yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah,
this
pervert.
yeah, like the priest, or this female character acts this way, but this female character acts like a Sanandra, or however you say it. A lot of those came from this show. It might not have directly came from the show, it might have existed beforehand, but to the American eye, this encapsulated a lot of those precursors that would later on become full-fledged character traits, while in this one, they're just small character traits to each different character in their own unique way. But like this does have ramifications for anime at large and what has came since it. So it's a really great show. You definitely should go and check it out.
Yeah. I miss it. What?
Sit Boy, the curse that's placed upon the
Yes.
on his
Sit Boy.
Yeah. Oh, not to mention, I love that the fact that there's an older brother to Inuyasha who's your main bad guy.
Yeah,
The
he's
whole
a
fucking
prick.
thing. Even though he's not always in your face. Hey, I have to show myself every episode so you remember I'm relevant to the story. No, there's several stretches of episode where you don't even see him, and he
subplots.
kind of gets it. Yeah, I was about to say he gets his own subplot to it, which
Yeah.
really helps push it.
Well, see, and this is one of those animes, like, a lot of more modern animes, like I said, they go by those character traits now, and a lot of the stories are similar or a little divergent. This was one that was massive in scope. Each character had all their own different traits, but they also had little traits that would become known as most characters nowadays. Sorry, I had to cough. But then on top of that, we have where you had the big main villain, that one guy who could change into things. But then you had his brother who was a total prick asshole who was out for Inuyasha and to gain ultimate power. While at the same time, he wasn't portrayed. In some episodes, yes, he was portrayed more evil than not. But he was, for a lot of the season, kind of ambiguous. Basically evil, but not against everybody, just against his brother and wanting to get this. Then you had the big turnaround at the end that I'm not going to spoil. And it was definitely a deep show and took you places, and it's really worth a watch.
I think it was really good.
Yeah,
I miss that show.
I heard whispers probably about 2 years ago that they were trying to find another way to do another movie for it. I don't know how true or accurate that is. I wouldn't mind another movie, my personal, just me, myself.
Yeah. You know what I would like to see? I want to hear what your thoughts are on this, but I want to see him with the original priestess. Because there's obviously a big backstory there between them two.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they hint on it here and there, and they give you little pieces here and there, but they were in love, and I want to see that leading up to him getting bound to the tree by her and, all that other shit. Because you see her sister in it.
Yeah, and spoilers alert, like, it's not really a spoiler alert. In the first episode, you find out this girl from the modern age is a reincarnation of this original priestess who had some backstory with Inuyasha, the demon dog, who becomes your main protagonist. So I would like this. I want to see that a little bit more fleshed out because there was something deep behind them too, and something that one connected them to the future self of her, but yet something in the past that happened between them two that I really would love to see.
I think that would be great if they did like I guess
Prequel.
It's not really a prequel because it's not like a sequel to Inuyasha, like I guess so. Like the way where it's just Inuyasha going with her and like right up to when she dies. Like that'd be awesome.
Like what they did with Ronin Kenshin when they had the two prequel DVDs where it was him before he chose not to kill anybody during the Great War before the war was over, and it showed why he chose to become the man that he did and the principles he came up with because of it. They could do something like that, which that was amazing. Like if you ever saw the Ronin Kenshin show, it was a lot more family friendly, but the movies definitely were not, and it gave you a lot more in depth into who the characters were, what they went through, and in their past, and in a very deep and meaningful story that wasn't just trying to be something pieced together for fan service. They could do something like that with Inuyasha, especially with him and the priestess. That would be money in the bank for me. I would just hand them money over.
Right. I mean, that's the fun thing about this one. That they decided to go so long with the anime. And, you know, I tried to read the manga, I really did, but every time I did, I read it in their fucking voices for the English dub. So it kind of pushed me out of it.
They did have really good voice actors for that show.
Oh, God, yes, they did. But, you know, I would love to see a, you know, I guess you can call it a throwback, you know, back in time kind of, you know, prequel or whatever you want to call. But yeah, man, I would love to see that. I was saying I wanted to see that when it was still airing on Toonami. I was like, well, I want to know what the fuck happened between those two. Yeah,
because it was deep. You can tell it was deep.
Story, but goddamn, give me the look. Stop tickling my balls and give me the blowjob here. Let's get to the business.
You good?
Stop the tease and give the treat.
Yes.
Actually, I have something. Carmageddon, you're not a big anime fan, but there are some anime you like, and you've been watching a lot now on Toonami and so forth. Does it sound something that you'd be interested in?
I've watched Inuyasha.
Oh, have you? Say I didn't know.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, did you dig it? What were your thoughts on it?
I mean, it was alright. My old roommate be like really big into anime, so we'd watch all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I know who you watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, was
No.
it a lady?
Backstory there.
You don't want to.
It might be a lady. I don't know.
Oh.
Dude looks like a lady.
It's okay. I work with a guy who I thought was named Stu to find out her name was Stu. Or Sue.
What?
What?
He was Stu, but it was Stu? What's the difference? What's the differential right there?
No. Her last name is actually Stu Gill. But her lover who went through the post-operation is named Stu. And her name is Sue, and I thought it was Stu. It's this big confusing mess where I was like, wait.
Meet the Stews.
So
I'm Mr. Stu, and I'm
you're
Mr.
both
Stu.
having the... right, but it's like, you're both having an operation to become a man. Doesn't that almost defeat the purpose?
Well, to my
I mean,
knowledge, it's a
I'm
twin
confused.
that I lived with.
Did you catch him
lived
standing up to pee?
Hello, and I'm confused. Can we move on? I'm so confused.
But yeah, really big into anime. So, you know, I got to watch things like Fruits Basket, Inuyasha. What was another one that we watched? We watched Death Note a lot.
Oh.
Which that live action movie's coming soon on Netflix.
And the yellow one is vanilla. The yellow one.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, since you bring up Death Note, did you ever watch the Japanese live action movies?
I don't think so.
They're actually, because a lot of live action movies from Japan actually suck. The first two were actually pretty good for a Japanese live action of the anime. I have to give them that. Attack on Titan isn't bad either, the live action movie. One that sucked, which I know you used to watch the show with me, bruh, was GTO. Great Teacher Onizuka. Sadly, the live action movie of that was horrible.
But I don't know. I think Fruits Basket was. I didn't get to watch a whole lot of. I'm trying to think because there were some other ones that we watched. Ian, you might remember them because I know you came to your house a couple times.
I can't remember.
It's been so long.
It was the one. It was. I know which one. I know one of them now is one with the robot. That robot chick.
Robot chick.
Because we found this robot. Because the guy found this robot on the side of the road.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, what's it called? It's a harem, actually.
And
yeah,
he
and then
takes.
Angel.
And he takes her.
Angel something. Angeloid.
I don't know. No, that doesn't sound right.
And then more of them show up. Yeah, he finds her like naked on the side of the street. He puts a thing in her and brings her in. Yeah, they're like space aliens almost. Yeah, Angeloid, I think it's called. Good show.
Just real quick, I know this is off topic, but we're going back to our original topic. This is probably the show that made me interested in that priestess outfit Akino wears. By the way, Remo.
Oh God, I love Akino.
Yes.
But you know who I like better? The ninja chick, dude, with the humongous boomerang. Yeah, like that's Japanese culture.
Yep.
She was always cool.
Oh yeah.
She was this, that one stereotype, but she was cool as fuck. I used to dig her. The priest was awesome as hell, but he was so itchy and fucking pervy. It's not even funny.
So pervy.
He was like Brock, but way worse.
Brock wanted to grow up to be that fucking priest who had the best attack in the whole show, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I thought Inuyasha's sword, though. That wolf fang from his father.
Right? Tetsaiga, and his brother had Tetseiga. Did his brothers heal you or something like that? I can't remember.
I forget. They were like opposites of each other. When you come over, dude, you and me are doing a Let's Play of that game.
Okay. That sounds like awesome to me. Because I didn't even know they had one.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like a really good fighting game, and it actually has a really good story mode to it too. PlayStation 1, so yeah, it'll be a throwback Thursday.
Yep. Oh, by the way,
I thought it was for the PlayStation 2.
Broke my heart.
Nope, 1.
Deanne.
What?
That picture broke my heart. By the way. That's not okay. What goes down an alley and filled with holes?
My parents.
Oh my God, that was all over Facebook today. Like, dude, no, I didn't mean to go
so
there.
Funny.
Hello. I know that's what I told my brother too, because he's sitting here now, and I was like, I texted him before he got home, and I was like, sorry if I was a jerk, but you kept calling me while I was trying to guy. So
yeah, somebody is like endlessly texting and calling me like crazily, and I'm like, I'm worried about this dog that's piling my shit up in front of my door.
I'm gonna vote that it's Kenya. I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's not.
I haven't seen her or heard from her in a long time.
Yeah,
not since we met her.
Yep. Justin knows about Kenya.
Oh, so some. Okay.
Well, that's our friend's sister, so everybody, it's like a group thing. We all know her.
Gotcha.
What? Who?
Kenya.
Is it Heaven?
You know Cameron's sister?
Wow.
No, there is a girl named Heaven that we know.
Yes.
So that's why you said Heaven.
Her name is so fucking weird because her real name is Heaven Cash, and it's like, oh, that's Angel Money? That what?
Angel Money.
There's like so many sexual innuendos I could say, but I'm not going there.
Anyway, moving along because we missed last week's show is getting huge.
Yeah, what's the next topic?
Next topic is Luke Cage, and I put Netflix trailer. Is that the one that we're doing? Or are we doing the other one?
No, that's
okay,
Netflix.
Don't be like the mouth of the South vodka knockers and watch the Comic-Con fucking teaser and dumb shit. Even though he knows who Luke Cage is.
Alright, boys and girls, all those Marvel fanboys out there, the Luke Cage full-length trailer just dropped this week, and oh my god, this thing looks amazing. It even has throwbacks to the original costume. Who would have thought it? Look at that picture. Look at that. Could they pull that off? Well, fuck yes they did, and they gave an explanation for it. But this show is looking to be awesome. It's going to be more action-packed than Jessica Jones was, which some people had their doubts about because, oh, it wasn't as action-packed, it was more deep. But I like deep. But it's still going to have the deepness of that show. And also, just a little side note, a little birdie told me they're going to introduce Iron Fist at the end of this show, leading up to his. Yeah, we're going to get Heroes for Hire, baby, before this show is over. I love this guy. To me, he was one of the best parts of Jessica Jones. I love Jessica Jones in it, but I love Luke Cage in it, and I love their interaction between the two. Set in Harlem, we're going to get the true power man we deserve. This thing, the scope of it looks amazing. They got Cottonmouth in it. A lot of the original backstory from the comics. And I'm telling you, man, the guy who, I cannot remember his name, but the actor who portrays Luke Cage has him down to a T. I never thought they could have found a better person to personify and act out this character. If you've seen Jessica Jones, you know what I'm talking about, but just wait for this show to start on Netflix. To me, Netflix and Marvel has been a home run hit after another. Daredevil Season 1, amazing. Jessica Jones was just as damn good. And Daredevil 2, adding in the Punisher and everything that went on. So I cannot wait for Luke Cage. Anybody else see this? Any more thoughts?
I think it'll be another addition for Marvel in Netflix. I just wonder, it makes you think, are they going to add Iron Fist or Punisher as well?
Well, Iron Fist, his shows are actually right now being filmed, and like I said, he's going to be in this show. Don't ask me how I know, but there's been some insider news going around. He will be in the later parts of this show, so we will get those Heroes for Hire buddy.
Sorry about that. Just found out the cord for my mic is going bad, so I have to replace that. But anyway, no, I'm totally pumped. I love the actor that they've chosen for him. I love the fact that they're trying to, keep it as close to the fucking roots as possible with the source material. Love the fact that Iron Fist is getting brought in. My only concern is you got to have a certain actor that meshes well with Luke, or it's gonna feel forced, and I don't want it to feel forced because if you read any of the Luke Cage stuff, those two, fuck man, they go together like fucking
White
ramen noodles and water. Yeah, they're that's the shit, bro. Heroes for Hire, hell yeah. So you just, that's what I'm kind of. Yeah, let's be careful with this here, guys. Let's not get too big too quick and implode upon ourselves like any Beijing Olympics or anything.
But the guy that they got to do the show is the guy who's playing Rand. I can't believe I said his name wrong. But Iron Fist is the guy from Game of Thrones. You remember the Rose Knight, the gay lover to the king's brother? He is actually playing him. He's a really good actor, and I can't wait to see how they portray him. That's probably one of the reasons, besides, just because the story needed him to die, him and his sister, is the reason why he left that show. So I can't wait to see what comes up with them two together.
There's that too.
Ring, 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 ring.
He was introduced through the Jessica Jones. How much of her are we going to see through this, though? Is it pretty much going to be the two shows mesh so much together that it starts to become this weird, you got to watch this episode to get this up, kind of like how Arrow and Flash did with WB, where they start
I hope it doesn't become that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of worried about too, because don't get me wrong, I liked Flash. I didn't care for Arrow, but that's for a more personal reason, because somebody's wife finds that guy fucking attractive, and I'll stab him in the goddamn throat.
I can tell you right now how it's going to go, because they've already announced it all. We're getting the Defenders. We needed Daredevil 1, Jessica Jones 1, Daredevil 2, then Luke Cage and Iron Fist, and then we're getting Defenders with all of them together, yes, with the Punisher. Now, Jessica Jones, hopefully they do bring her on the show, because if anybody knows from the comics, Jessica Jones and him have a very long-term relationship. They actually have a kid together, and they're very much a family. I don't know if they ever actually officially got married, but they are the modern-day Marvel family.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, and they have such a great relationship together, too, anyways, I think that they're a perfect fit of a couple, especially in modern times. One of them's broken. Well, they're basically both broken, but they are each other's backbones, and I love the interactions that they have with each other. So I can't wait to see that. And like I said, they actually fucking pulled off the old outfit, which I heard a few people say, "Oh, they better not do the old outfit," or "Oh, I hope they do it, but how the hell are they going to pull it off?" Well, fuck, man, they pulled it off.
What you talking about, Jive Turkey?
Dude, I actually have just a little side note. I have a comic where it was actually a recent one from I think last year, where you find out Deadpool actually had a daughter. But it's Deadpool as Dead Pimp, and it's back in the 70s. He joins the Heroes for Hire, and they're trying to take down an evil white pimp.
I've seen that.
Yeah. And he dresses up like a pimp, but it has Luke Cage in there, man, talking smack to him the entire time. Danny Rand don't know what the fuck's going on. And at the end, when he takes off his mask and this girl and him's already had sex, And in the future, you find out she had pregnant and had his kid. But he takes off the mask. Luke Cage goes, and I thought he was a brother. What the fuck?
It was funny.
I gotta get a hold of that.
I'll have to let you check it out next time you come through.
That sounds fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's amazing. It's an amazing read. But yeah, dude, like, the Heroes for Hire is one of my favorite team-ups. And I can't wait to see them together, dude. And the show, like, the action looks amazing. They're portraying him as the tank. But not just the tank that he is, but as the smart individual and very common sense and wise street-level dude that he is. You know what I mean? Without bringing in the stereotypes of it. That, and he's helping his neighborhood. And on top of that, it brings in the aspect of he has a very strong moral code because of what's happened to him in the past. While at the same time, like, he comes from a rough past that also molded him into what he is. And from what the trailer showed, they're bringing that into it. You know what I mean?
I think it'll be really good. I mean, I kind of have the same fear that Justin has, that they're going to end up tying too much of Jessica Jones in with that. I really hope they don't.
Yeah.
And that, like, maybe, okay, let's show her for, like, 1 or 2 episodes,
like
and maybe cut him out, of more of Jessica Jones's stuff. But don't make some episodes of Jessica Jones hard to understand unless you've seen episodes of Luke Cage, because you're just going to end up shooting yourself.
Right. Well, see, the crossover effect that they're actually having that they've shown in the trailer is the night nurse, who was played by Rosario Dawson, which I don't have. You see, that's what I was about to say. I don't have crushes on movie stars. Never had. There was one when I was a kid I actually had a crush on. And there's one other one, and that's Rosario Dawson as an adult. But she played the night nurse in... Oh, damn. Dude. Fuck that, Alexander the Great. But I digress. But she was in Daredevil as the night nurse. Also in Jessica Jones. She's playing, from the trailer at least, it looks like a minor to a major role into this and tying it all together. But in a cohesive and organic way. So she's actually the one that helped save Luke Cage's life in Jessica Jones. So I can't wait to see how that plays into it. Because I'm really digging her night nurse character. And how she feels towards the heroes of, of Devil's Kitchen. Well, Hell's Kitchen. And to all the heroes of New York.
Huh. That's all I got.
Jive turkeys. I wanted to say it one more time. Sorry, I had a moment.
Had to do it. Goddamn.
I know. I wonder if I could do my redneck accent and do my black eyed 70s slang.
Do it. Try it right now. Put the H before the W, though.
Do it.
There's no H in that.
Come up with a sentence that does.
I'll tell you what, you jive turkey. Mm-hmm.
Turn the J into a W or an H.
You have turkey.
Wife turkey.
Wife turkey.
Wife turkey.
I was going to say that because I heard it going off. On my Aurelia, and I just got a rotting Boganella.
Nice.
Corrosive Boganella, so she kills you on the outside and on the inside.
Woo! Oh.
Here, let me see if I can... I don't know if you guys can hear my game here. You guys hear that?
No.
No, you should probably let Monkey Paws do it. We can hear everything she does.
Okay.
Sounds like somebody punching silly putty. What is that?
I love it. I love that game.
That is a mad shotgun, I tell you what.
And then the part about the lady boner.
Yeah.
Lady boner. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had calls coming in from...
I can't get her to say lady boner.
What? What did I walk into?
You left me here alone with them. I infected them. Now they're talking about their women boners. You see how this works?
Hey,
I'm
the
trying to
clip does get enlarged
Boganella
and
to
poked
scream
through.
about her lady bone.
But yeah, I had a phone call from my mom. I guess she saw my status on the interwebs about the thing going through my foot and is now concerned. And some dude wanting to get drunk. So yeah, we're good to move on.
I like where this is going.
Okay.
You would.
Are we ready?
Mangina.
Let's do it live.
All right. It is the Rogue One trailer. What happened?
Alright, now this is something that, oh my god. Now, a lot of Star Wars fans, well, not a lot, but I'd say a vast majority, were kind of pedo that we didn't get anything from Star Wars Celebration or anything from Comic-Con. But boy, did we finally get it during the Olympics. All those rumors that said, oh, the reshoots were dumbing it down, making it more fantastical, taking it out of the realm of a war film like they promised, were fucking wrong on the highest of levels. This movie is a war film, thick and through. Sorry, fucked up mine. Yeah. But it is definitely a war film. There's definitely grit, dirt to it. There's realism to it. There's a deep, impactful story there. I cannot wait for this. And the music, oh my god. John Williams is the master of cinema music and will always therefore be, and of Star Wars music in general. He is the godfather of it. But what they did with the music for this movie, at least for this trailer, is so memorable, even way more so than The Force Awakens. Hearing those darker themed songs already based off of the Dark Imperial March and so forth, and the way they tweaked them and messed with them, and oh, this is shaping up to be something awesome. And yes, we finally did get our reveal, and it's more of a reveal than they even got at Star Wars Celebration. Yes, it might have been in the back of his head looking at a red computer screen and a little breath, but damn it, we got something, which will give the fans who are not big into the news and looking at the stories and watching all the trailers, this is their first glimpse into, oh, this isn't connected to The Force Awakens. This is actually beforehand. And, oh, we get this now. This is shaping up to be the Star Wars movie I want to see.
I'm really excited. Sorry. I watched it. I was watching it while I was muted. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Give us more
contribution.
I don't know what I really.
First impressions.
I
What
can't
stood
wait
out
for
to you?
Rogue One. It's gonna be a great movie, and anybody that says it's just gonna ruin. I mean, there's a lot of people that are really skeptical about this. I mean, it's just. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you right where I stand right now. This actually, people who say, "Oh, this is gonna go against Star Wars," "Oh, this is gonna ruin it," is full of shit.
Yeah.
This is gonna put the war in fucking Star Wars, and this is gonna make it deeper, give it more stakes, and show the more human side of it. Because we've always seen Jedi in the more OP characters, even if they don't know it, and it's a regression of the hero story. This is the man on the ground that dies to give that hero the chance to save the galaxy. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I cannot wait for this. And it is a more adult theme. Don't forget, the original Star Wars were not made for kids. Not at least until Return of the Jedi. Empire was dark as fuck. And that's why it's still ranked for a lot of people as the best Star Wars. Because it was dark, it was a deeper story, it had more stakes. And this is what it looks like we're going to get out of this.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh. What did I tell you would be in this movie? Flying dirt, somebody shooting a rocket, explosions. Did I fucking not? And ragdoll bodies. Did I not tell you that on the phone? Did I not tell you that when we first talked about Rogue One? I told you that shit was going to happen. What did I get? I got flying dirt. I got a rocket. I got ragdoll bodies. I got something exploding. I told you. War movie for the fucking max.
Rocket my ass. You had a fucking rocket bazooka heading for an AT-AT, dude. That was awesome. That was amazing.
I know. That's why I'm like, sorry, I was letting everybody get their shit out before I totally lost my goddamn shit, because this is what I've been waiting for. I wanted this. I needed this.
See, and I wondered what, as a soldier, a real soldier who's been through, you know what I mean? What would you think of a war Star Wars movie, and how does it line up with, like, of course, it's in the future and in a fantastical land, but does this feel like a real soldier story to you?
I think it does. I mean,
Yeah.
it's supposed. It's what it's supposed to. I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's like like the more grittier part of the war. I mean, a lot. I think I can see where a lot of people are going to be a little bit more off put than that, because I mean, you're supposed to. Everyone's used to seeing more like, I don't know, Jedi and everything else. It's like, no, I'm okay without that. I'm cool with just seeing what it's actually going to be like, and seeing how it actually was before the rebellion actually like really got its footing and really got right down to it and started taking on the empire itself. Like, I can't wait.
This is their real first big victory, yet lost at the same time, because we know what's coming. They got the plans to the Death Star, which led to their biggest defeat of the Empire. Well, their start to collapse, but it came at a heavy cost, and I can't wait to see what that heavy cost is. And 3 of the major scenes that come out of this was Jen Erso walking up on that platform, that TIE fighter coming up, and I hope Darth Vader's in it, just coming up at her with its lasers pointed at her, ready to go. That was awesome.
That was intense.
Yes, it was. And then seeing, oh boy, I cannot remember his name, that plays Ip Man, one of my favorite martial artists and just actors that aren't from America. Seeing him walk up, he's like, there is no blah, 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 blah. There's only the Force and what the Force wants. And then whooping all the asses of the Stormtroopers. Like, yes!
Dude, I was about to mention the fucking Jet Li from Forbidden Kingdom fucking Monkey King style guy that was beating on bitches with sticks. Oh my
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Watch Ip Man. Watch the Ip Man movies, dude.
I've seen him, man.
Yeah. Dude, this is going to be epic.
I mean, I love it. I mean, I feel like that it because you got to stop and think. The Empire is going to go from very government stance, we'll march out there, we'll kill everything, lay waste to it. You got to think the rebellion's going to go from a guerrilla warfare type of tactic, and you saw that when he took down that AT-AT with that fucking rocket propelled fuck you bomb. So that's
like
the
a space age
thing
RPG
about it. Yeah, and that's what's got me so excited, so ready to just fucking oh my god, let's watch it now. Quit fucking with my emotions. Fuck December. Nobody cares about you. You're cold and fucking dark anyway. Give me this ray of hope.
Yeah.
Which kind of fits for the movie, actually.
He is like fucking rabid about
Watch that trailer.
know.
It is epic. That music alone.
Understand.
fucking Cujo over some BS. Oh my.
You don't understand. As soon as because I was waiting patiently to hear what we were gonna get. If we were gonna get the Han Solo standalone prequel, or in between what he did, or what he did before the original saga, or we were gonna get Rogue One. I looked at my uncle when he told me that. In his eyes, I said, if I don't get Rogue One, I swear to God, I will go find the CEO of Disney and I will murder him, his children, his grandchildren, his dog, his cat,
Wow, dude,
and
he's
his
a
maid.
good guy. Chill.
Damn.
It's a woman that's actually running Star Wars
Oh,
right now.
that's Catelyn. Yeah, but the head of
Okay,
Disney is Bob Iger.
her 6 cats, her fucking
Oh
ex-husband.
my god.
Oh.
Hey now.
Hey, her husband's actually the one who did Jurassic World, if that says anything.
Oh, my apologies.
But no, I feel you, dude. Like, and this was, it looks, to me, okay, here's the thing. It's a smaller scope of a story, it's a more personal story, but yet it's more grandiose in the visuals, in the music, and what it actually means deep down. This is a war film about people putting their lives on the line for just a ray of hope. While at the same time the story is more personal and about the soldier on the ground, the boots on the ground. It's the scale of it. And to me, it seems like a bigger, and how dare I say, more true Star Wars film than Force Awakens. And I love Force Awakens. I love that movie. But oh my god, this is Star Wars to the T, but with the wars emphasized on. You know what I mean? Like that, it opens up, and that visual with that music going draws you in, and you know what you're in for immediately as soon as it starts. I cannot wait for this. December can't come soon enough. We all need to go see this together. Just geek the fuck out at Max.
I can't wait for it.
And yes, all we saw was the back of Darth Vader's head, which kind of sounds sexual, in a breath. But it was worth it.
The back of a black penis, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, with that helmet, it definitely does. With a crease in the back. But I mean, it gave us what we needed. Okay, it gave us diehard fans. It's like we know Vader's in it, but we just want to see a glimpse of him to know that he's going to be in there. He's going to be the only one really using the Force and laying waste to entire armies. But at the same time, it lets people who are Star Wars fans, but not big Star Wars fans, you know, like they watch the movies, they pay attention, they love the movies. But this lets them know, like, this is not, you know, The Force Awakens 2, this isn't Episode 8. This is, during this time period, this is what this is about, this is why you need to go see this movie. And we are definitely going to get to see Darth Vader in his prime. And actually, a rumor that I heard to this is, we'll find out why Darth Vader wasn't as active and as good as a fighter in Episode 4, the original one, A New Hope. Because I heard he gets damaged in this one, and he has to get replacement limbs. And that's why they're trying to, like, in-house explain the canon of why he wasn't all, like, super fighting with his lightsaber against Obi-Wan. But then in Empire, he was a lot better against Luke. But on top of that, it's going to tie a lot of stuff in there. And since we're already doing a Star Wars story, and somebody already brought up the Han Solo movie that's going to be coming out soon, they just announced that they are casting a young Lando Calrissian, and I guess that Glover guy, Danny Glover's son, I think it is up for the role. I kind of like Michael B. Jordan. I think he has that smirk and that swagger that could fit perfectly for Lando. But we'll see how it goes. And also, they got the guy, if anybody doesn't know, the guy that's playing the young Han Solo isn't my first pick, but he is a good pick, who was in, what was that movie that came out that nobody saw? Everybody usually sees their movies. The same people that are behind Fargo and a lot of great movies. They did that movie about Hollywood and an actor being kidnapped, and they had to get actors to go get him or find the ransom or whatever. Hail Caesar. Nobody liked that movie, but they all liked the kid who played that cowboy actor in it, and he's the one that's going to be playing young Han Solo. So I wanted the guy from Kingsman, but that was their second choice, and they went with him instead over him. But we'll see how it turns out.
I'm good.
I gotta be careful, or I'll be called a Stephen King creation. So I'll just sit here and chill out.
No, go say it.
Oh my God! Yes, I am so fucking ready to see Vader shredding Rebels in half. I know.
See this.
Rebels are the good guys, but fuck, man, I want to see Vader with his what made the fucking galaxy fear him and treat him with the goddamn respect he deserved because he let the hate flow through him. Yes.
Think about how Vader should trade in the Battlefront games. Read the Battlefront book. Look at him in the comics. He is a powerhouse, and a fast powerhouse at that. There's a reason why the Emperor picked him as his Sith apprentice, and why he became a Sith master under his master Emperor Palpatine. He was the one that hunted. Yeah, he hunted down all the other Jedi, and we're gonna actually get to see him in his prime, the Darth Vader. That is the reason why everybody fears that name. We all gotta go see this together. I swear to God, we have to. You gotta bring your ass down here in December.
Hey, I'm supposed to be coming up for Christmas time anyway, so yeah.
Fuck it, we're going.
Sounds like a plan to me. Shit. Surefire save matches. But I mean,
Hello. I think his stuff quit again. Oh, he's gone from the whole.
Did he disconnect?
Fucking Discord. I need to restart my computer. Discord's being a cockbag.
Alright, we're going to move on to we only have like one topic left, don't we?
We don't have anything left.
Oh, that was the last one? Really? We're already through?
Yeah, that's all 8.
That's all, folks.
Well, I guess that's all, everybody. This is G.G.Talk, or Game and Geek Talk. Hopefully you had fun watching. Hopefully you dug what you saw. Thank you to everybody here that's joined me, my little co-host, and everybody that does the show with me every week. It makes it special. Starting with...
Monkey Paws 22.
The mouth of the South Volcanockers.
Carmageddon.
Yeah, Volcanockers, who just seemed to take Carmageddon's place in the lineup. And REMO 317. He's been doing that for like 3 weeks now.
That's okay.
Well, I read it left to right, then left to right again. I'm American, goddammit.
Wow.
Are you slow?
I like my Budweiser, my NASCAR, my NFL football, none of that damn soccer shit.
Now, before we leave, are we guys going to do anything after the show for anybody who might want to watch, like Cards Against Humanity or anything?
I'm going to go poke at No Man's Sky because Carmageddon challenged that I could not get it to work before my weekend's over.
Hold on. No,
I will
said it was
prove
funny.
her wrong.
Oh my god.
So we're not doing nothing tonight? Alright, guys, that's fine.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna
Maybe
do some
later.
cars.
Probably Sunday night. I could do a little bit with you, but the wife's got to borrow the computer tomorrow night. Gotta get her homework done, or I'll kick her
gotcha.
ass.
Well, how about it, guys? You guys want to do some Cards Against Humanity? Let the few people who are watching know? Or is that a no-go? Is nobody free Sunday?
We gotta start that shit like at 8 o'clock though. If I'm shit, but it depends on if I'm here. I might have to go to Louisville. I don't know yet, but I'll get back to you on it. I'll let you know. But for now, I'm running off to try to make No Man's Sky.